Imagine waking up and your face is covered in thick black fur. Not just your face, your entire body, even your eyelids. People don't see you as human anymore. You're forced to live in the shadows because the world thinks you're a real werewolf. This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is hypertrichosis, the terrifying genetic curse that turns ordinary humans into living werewolves. Today we dive deep into the horrifying science, the 4 devastating stages, real wolf people who lived in circuses and cages, and the daily nightmare of watching your body slowly transform into something inhuman. Hypertrichosis is an extremely rare genetic disorder caused by mutations in genes that control hair growth. Normally, your body knows exactly when and where to grow hair. In hypertrichosis, that switch is permanently turned on. The most common form is congenital generalized hypertrichosis, meaning you're born with it, or it starts in early childhood. The mutated gene makes hair follicles work over time, producing thick, long hair everywhere, except the palms, soles, and lips. Scientists call it Werewolf Syndrome because the appearance is identical to the classic movie Werewolf. There are only about 50 documented cases in modern history, but the condition has terrified people for centuries. Stage 1 usually begins between birth and age 5. At first it looks innocent. Soft peach fuzz on the forehead, cheeks and back. Then the hair becomes thicker, darker and longer. By age 3, many children already have a full beard and mustache. Parents often shave or wax daily just to let their child look normal. But the hair always grows back faster and thicker. School becomes hell. Bullies call them wolf boy or wolf girl. Families hide the child indoors because strangers react with fear or disgust. This stage is when the psychological damage starts. The child realizes they are different forever. Stage 2 is when the real werewolf look appears. By age 8 to 12, the entire body, face, chest, back, arms, legs, even the ears and nose, is covered in long, thick hair. The eyebrows become bushy and connected. Hair grows on the knuckles, shoulders, and spine. Some sufferers have hair so long it reaches their waist. The transformation is so extreme that in the 1800s and early 1900s, many were sold to circuses and freak shows as the Wolfman or the human werewolf. They were displayed in cages and forced to growl for paying audiences. The physical toll is heavy too: constant itching, skin infections, and overheating because the fur traps heat. By stage 3, the isolation becomes unbearable. Most sufferers drop out of school. They avoid mirrors. They only go outside at night. Relationships are almost impossible. Many never marry or have children. The constant stares and whispers destroy self-esteem. Some develop severe depression and anxiety. Historical cases like Julia Pastrana, the bearded lady, and the famous wolf boys of Mexico were paraded around the world like animals. Even today, modern cases still face bullying and discrimination. The disease doesn't just change your body, it changes how the entire world sees you. The real stories are heartbreaking. In 19th century Mexico, the entire wolf boy family, 5 siblings born with full body hair, that were exhibited in circuses across Europe. One of them, Stefan Bobrowski, Lionel the Lion Man, became a famous sideshow star but died lonely at age 41. In modern times, a Thai girl named Supatra Nat Sasufan was born completely covered in hair and was once called the world's hairiest girl. Another case in India shows a young boy who can barely see because hair covers his eyes. These people live with the constant fear that one more gene could make the hair grow even thicker. Their courage is unbelievable, smiling through the stares while hiding the pain. The science is cruelly simple. A mutation in the SOX3 or other hair regulation genes tells follicles to never stop growing. Treatments today are only cosmetic. laser hair removal, electrolysis, or shaving multiple times a day. None of them stop the hair from returning thicker. Daily life is a war against your own body. Special shampoos, painful waxing, and full-body covering clothes become routine. Many wear gloves, masks, and hoods just to walk outside. The psychological horror is worse than the physical, knowing you will never look normal, never feel the sun on bare skin, and always be the werewolf in everyone's eyes. Hypertrichosis is the disease that created the werewolf legend. For centuries, these people suffered in silence, displayed as monsters when they were simply born with the wrong gene. Today we understand the science. Modern medicine offers better cosmetic help and gene therapy research is promising. These sufferers are not werewolves. They are warriors who live every day in a body the world fears. If this story shocked you, comment "werewolf curse" below. Share it so more people understand the real science behind the myths. Subscribe for the next genetic curse. Until then, remember, one tiny genetic mistake can turn you into something the world calls a monster. Stay curious, stay kind, and never judge what you don't understand.